That's me. That's him. JFK, the Rev. What's going on? We are back.
We are back.
You know, a little breaky break.
The vacation, and then last week was a little busy for both of us.
Just a tad. I know.
Just
I
a
was.
little bit. So
I
we were
saved a bus of orphans from fiery accident. I don't know about you. What did you do?
Schoolwork. Trying to stay up on school. But on our vacation, we were down in Myrtle Beach, and the day before we left, so Saturday, because we flew out Sunday,
Yeah.
Olivia said, "Dad, can we live down here?"
Oh.
I'm like, "Honey, if we move down here, we won't be able to go down to the ocean and the pool and do all these different things."
Yeah.
Because you'd have to go to daycare and school. Mom and Dad would have to work. And then Grandma and Grandpa wouldn't live down here. You wanted to get to see your auntie and uncle. Okay, let's go back to Wisconsin.
Well, but the weather's so damn good. There's no state income tax, man. You get to food's good.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah. But again, there's certain things about Wisconsin that are good, so
yeah.
I hear you. Oh, all right. Well, start us off,
get
sir.
Into Dad's hacks.
Dad hacks.
So Olivia had her 4-year checkup.
Yep.
All that fun shots and wait and see how she's doing. The doctor was telling us about tablet time. Tablet time is good depending on what they're watching and everything. Olivia watches a lot of these educational videos. She talked to me about the other day. We're watching Bluey, the butterfly episode.
Okay.
So she goes, what the hell is it? Chrysalis?
Chrysalis, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, Dad, do you know what a chrysalis is? Like, no. She's like, that's when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon and becomes a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how do you know this? Because I didn't know it was called a chrysalis. I thought it was just a cocoon.
Well, yeah, true.
But she's like explaining some of the videos she watches. She watches a lot of educational videos. But anyway, tablet time. Do not use tablet time before they go to bed.
Yes.
Read a book and relax. Right now we're doing little books that she has and everything. And as they get older, use the chapter books. All right, Olivia, we're going to read 2 chapters tonight and then we're going to go to bed. But the tablet actually turns their brain on, gets them thinking
more
at a young age. So that kind of gets them the energy get going.
Yep.
So I thought that was quite interesting. So, we get her ready for bed, brush her teeth, Mom does her hair. If it's after a bath time, Mom does her hair, so it's easier to do in the morning or some shit. Because I don't know shit about hair.
Well, that's debatable.
According to I can't do her hair because I have no hair.
Oh, please.
So I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah.
Then we lay down and we have her, hey, go grab a book you want to read tonight. We got those, I don't know if you have any, but those 5-minute stories.
Sure. Oh, yeah. The Bluey 5-minute stories. We read that all the time.
The princess or whatever.
Yeah, Disney.
So we do
Mickey.
those.
Yep.
But it seems to be helping because we're trying to get into a routine now of, all right, we got to be bed between 7:30 and 8 o'clock because you got to be up early with daycare. And then this fall, she's starting preschool.
Oh, yeah.
Because
it's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
The other thing too is like tablets, man, they're like, the internet. They're good in some capacity, but sometimes they do bad things. And you're talking about, stimulating kids' brains, which unlike ours, those kids' brains are more active. They soak up more
Mm-hmm.
information. The last thing
They're
you want to do
searching
is
for
fuck with
that
that.
information. Yeah.
Right. So it's good, man. I like it. I definitely we do a little bit of tablet when they get up in the morning while they're eating their breakfast, kind of gets them eating their breakfast and getting them to do that. But
Yeah, I don't know if it's with your kids or not, but I've noticed Olivia eats more if she has a tablet in front of her.
really, mm, I think
I
that's
don't
that's
know.
a good idea. I mean, I think it's reasonable.
I don't know what it is. I haven't been able to figure it out, but if we have one of her, she has her tablet, she watches Storybots or Fixies, and she'll sit there and eat
Nice.
whatever she has in her plate.
Mm, yep.
I don't know what it is because I was like, you know what? Growing up with family dinners or if we ate together, there was no distraction. We talked as a family,
Yep. That's true.
so it's you still have that family, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going with it right now because since she is younger, but
Okay.
yeah, like you said, tablets are good, but at the same time, I mean, there's some videos she watches of kids just playing with their dolls and having stories.
So the weird shit they put on like people who make like like Miss Rachel, Blippy, who's the other Mika, all those weird people are just
Oh,
like, what
don't
the
even get me
fuck?
started with Miss Rachel.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's a good one.
Hmm.
My hack is very simple, man. Listen, my son doesn't like to wear a jacket. For obvious reasons. He's got great guns. Okay, he likes to show off the guns. But in a time when we really need to wear a jacket, I was looking for ways to make him wear a jacket. So I discovered this one that's pretty kind of cool. It's called the layer, or sorry, the reverse, not reverse psychology. I had it written down. It had something to do with reverse. Choose your battle illusion. Okay.
Hmm.
So if you tell them, like, put your jacket on, they're going to say no. So you give them at least two choices to make it feel like they're in control. So I go, hey, Jet, do you want to wear your jacket or do you want to wear your hat? Because I know he hates wearing hats. So he's going to pick the jacket every time because he hates wearing the hat. So if I give him that choice, boom, I get him to wear a jacket. And now he goes outside with the jacket on instead of saying yes or no. So this
So
one
the
is very effective for me. Ooh, that's good.
so the jacket flip ain't working anymore.
The jacket flip works for Mabel, but only like it did work a
Oh, for
little bit for
Mabel. Okay.
Jet he got sick of it real quick.
Um,
Especially like on days like today where the sun is out, but it's only like 50 degrees, so it's a little chilly. And you're like, well, I mean, he probably should wear a jacket, but he won't, so you're just like, oh shit.
hmm.
So, anyways, that's my dad
Okay.
hack. These are our dad hacks. Try them out. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And as always, if you do like them, you owe us 6% of your paycheck. It's just the rules. Sorry, guys. It's in the fine
And
print
with
that you saw at the
inflation and
beginning of the show.
everything.
Oh, yeah. All right. What do we got now?
Fun facts.
Hit me.
All right. I got a couple. Let me pull up on my phone. This one's actually quite interesting. I did not know this.
Okay.
You know the three black lines on the bus?
Yeah.
They actually serve a purpose. The bottom line is where the floor of the bus is. The middle is the
Huh.
seat line. and the top is where the top of the seat is. These lines of the bus are reinforced, but they also let firefighters know where to cut in case of an accident.
What?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I just thought it was just the design and everything.
Right.
But no, that
Fuck.
popped up on my Instagram feed or yeah, Instagram feed, and I'm like,
I
hmm.
never thought of that.
And
That's
thinking
pretty
back,
cool.
I'm like, those lines are where their seats are at.
Yep, and that's where the floor is, where the seats are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is making sense now. Wow. Wow. I like that one.
It actually makes, yeah. And the
Very,
next
very
one,
cool.
it's a fun fact. You know how everyone talks about carrying guns and everything, and you need the concealed carry and everything, and some states ain't open carry?
Yes.
No state requires a permit for a dog to carry.
Really?
Yep,
So it's a loophole.
it is a loophole.
So you could put a
I
holster on
could
your
put
dog.
a holster on Jack and have him walk with me, and I won't get in trouble.
Oh, that's genius, dude.
Right?
And if you claim he's a what are those dogs
Service dogs?
service dogs, then boom, you could take him with you into places. I wonder if you could
Yeah,
take him
but
on a
I still
plane.
think you can't carry while you're at school or a bar.
Clearly,
I
clearly.
mean, even if I run down to get a pizza from a bar, I can't carry with me.
Hmm, that's lame.
Which makes sense. I've been down that road where I'm drinking and I'm gonna go shoot guns, and
Hmm,
it's not the smartest thing in the world. But no, I thought that was interesting.
interesting. I
Loopholes.
like it.
All right. This week I am going to be talking about the Bhopal disaster.
Hmm.
It's a city in India. It happened in 1984 where a pesticide plant leaks toxic gas overnight. So their relief valves or something busted, so they were releasing the toxins.
Yeah.
Thousands have died within hours of people woke thousands died within hours. People woke up choking and fleeing in panic. In total, over 500,000 were infected, which with many suffering long life health problems. It's considered the worst industry disaster in history, and it was preventable.
That's pretty crazy, man.
Imagine waking up and you can't fucking see or this or that, and
Uh,
you don't know
that's
what
the
the fuck is
worst.
going on.
Yeah. Because like if you got injured like, at your job, like you were doing something, you could at least like, you
Your
saw it
brain
coming,
can process it,
process
but
it. Yeah.
yeah,
But if
you
you just
wake up
wake
the
up and you're
next
fucked up,
morning and it's like, okay, why can't I fucking see, or why am I fucking hacking up a goddamn lung?
right. You wake up blind, man. Fucking A. That's some crazy shit. Scary shit.
You wake up like that, it's like, all right, I'm going back to sleep. Someone punch me in the face to let me
Yeah,
know if
right,
I'm
right.
awake or not.
Fucking A, man.
But it was largely preventable.
Yeah, that's always how it is,
The
man.
PMS, or yeah, PMS on those.
Uh-huh.
PMS is that preventable maintenance. So,
Sure.
I
Yep.
don't know if a lot of people that listen do know what PMS is.
Huh. Nice, nice, nice. All right.
You know what
Moving
time it
on.
is.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, I figured out what the taste of Monster is.
You did.
Heart palpitations with a minor arrhythmia.
Sounds about right. Cardiac myocardial infarction is what the technical term for a heart attack is.
Term is.
Oh man.
All right, we're going to be talking about the Battle of Stalingrad.
This is a big one for all you World War II buffs out there. So get your fucking popcorn ready and get set, and here we go.
Here we go. All right. The details. One of the deadliest and most brutal battles in history.
History, guys.
History. Between Nazi and the Soviet Union and Stalingrad, Adolf Hitler wanted to capture the city for its industry, value, and symbolic name. But Soviet forces and Stalin and Zhukov refused to give up. What made it so horrible was the intense street-to-street fighting, sometimes room to room, and the civilians were trapped. So you go from, I think this one was more, this created the urban combat.
Yes, it did. Sure.
And then plus with the time frame and everything, the freezing weather conditions with little food and supplies. In 1942, the Soviets launched a massive counter-offensive surrounding the German 6th Army, cut off and starving. They held for months before surrendering in 43. So from November of 42 to February of 43, this is when the battle happened.
Yes.
So, I mean, Russia is known for its harsh winters, especially in Stalingrad, where that is at. Yeah. You know, so you have about 2 million people killed, wounded, or captured. The German army suffered a catastrophic defeat. It became a turning point in World War II, shifting momentum in the favor of the Soviets.
Yeah. This was a meat grinder. I remember Jimbo Kern. Shout out to former U.S. history teacher at Marshall High School. Jimbo Kern said that this was a meat grinder of a battle. And it really just redefined the scale of war and conflict because, as you said, 2 million people in a matter of months. Okay, there are some wars that didn't even kill 2 million people. The Vietnam War killed like 60,000 Americans, and that was like a 10-year conflict. This was a matter of months, and it just decimated, and it was
and civilians trapped in there too.
Yeah, you're stuck. Yeah, not only is there war going on, you're freezing cold, you're low on supplies, you are fucked, man.
And back then, that time period, you didn't have the best traveling accommodations.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there were no freeways in Russia. There were no airplanes, commercial jets out of there, man. I mean, this if you look at the pictures, dude, like it is unbelievable. And really, it's just like everything you can imagine in war. So you had ground troops, you had tanks, you had bombs, you had, heavy artillery.
You had the food cut off and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this quote. German soldier.
One of the deadliest battles in history.
The deadliest, yeah.
History. We're in 2026.
Yeah. This wasn't even 100 years ago.
2026 AD. And however before however many years with BC. That's a lot of time. And how many wars have we had since Stalingrad?
Yeah. So big time. So the question is now, Terry, had the Nazis, and I go, we have to side with the Nazis for the sake of this.
We have this time, yes.
If they had the delicious taste of Monster Energy, would this have gone separately?
Oh, I think so.
I think they might have, yeah. It certainly would have maybe gone faster. I mean, we're looking at like, what does they say? Like almost 6 months, maybe a little more
Yeah,
than
that's
six
six
months.
months of fighting. I think it would have gone faster. I think the Germans would have been able to pull it off this time.
Yeah. I mean, it could it, not only if the Nazis would have won this war, they would have shifted the whole war period.
Oh, exactly.
Because this war broke it shattered that illusion. They're like it was like, fucking the Nazis are beatable. And
Hmm.
I think you're right, man. I think
So with them winning, are we talking about the game Wolfenstein?
Castle Wolfenstein, yeah. It would have
Wolfenstein,
taken
yeah.
over.
You know,
I'm not,
I think just with the monster and everything, they would have been able to fight more. Because November,
well,
December ain't too bad.
yeah,
Weather-wise, it's
right.
more of end of December, January, February where it's miserable.
Yeah.
So if they would have been able to push further and faster, I think they would have done it.
Done it quicker, right. When they
Yeah.
had better weather. Yeah,
Better, I
because
mean, not better weather than January and February.
oh yeah, for sure. I'm looking at this quote here. This historian goes, basically, the Germans brought a blitzkrieg to a street fight, and the Soviet Union responded with an endless supply of grit and reinforcements. So that's a good way. I mean, now if you look at it from that perspective, right?
Hmm.
In a street fight, who wins? The smart guy or the crazy guy? The crazy guy.
The crazy
And
guy in a street fight. Yeah.
if the but if the Germans had more monster, maybe they're becoming a little bit crazier and they take this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna side with you, dude. I think if they if not only they win this battle on monster, they win the war. Maybe. No, 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 because they didn't have nukes. U.S. had nukes. That
They
shaped the whole
wouldn't have
world.
win the war, and that'd be another discussion for another day
Yeah.
because it's Americans.
And we had nukes, baby.
Well, besides the nukes, with
No.
Americans, we're crazy at it is because most of the time when we go to war, it's the rednecks from the backwoods, and so I think they would have pushed the war out longer. It would have been much harder. We
Sure.
might have had to drop a nuke on Berlin like we did with Japan, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think the Nazis would take the Soviet Union because you got the monster, you keep pounding that, you become more crazier. The Soviet Union more and less had the numbers.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
It's a good one though. If you think differently, let us know, man. And you know what? We will build a time machine. We will hook you up with Monster and we will send you back to fight for the German team if you disagree with us. So just let us know.
mhm. But do we really want to waste our time machine on that?
No, but we could always test it out though. I
Yeah,
think so.
have a dummy for the first go around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right. What do we got now, sir? What do we got now, sir?
Unpopular
Oh,
opinion.
yes. Unpopular opinion. Good, good, good. Excuse me here. All right. Ready?
Okay.
This is by far and without question my most controversial unpopular opinion. Ready?
All right.
Tailgating. Overrated. Said it right there. All right. Listen, my wife and I, we go to a lot of brewer games. Okay. We're going to one
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday for her birthday where all of us who are invited to her birthday party are tailgating. Okay, cool, great. I don't mind if you sit there like an hour before the game, you cook some brats, you eat a brat, you go into the game. That's not what I'm seeing at these Brewer games. People are bringing elaborate, just construction of tables, of speakers, of fucking every giant grills that normally you keep at your house, TVs, bean bags, the boards games. It's like they're taking their whole outdoor house to a Brewer game, and they're like they set up in the parking lot, and it's so fucking congested that you can't go walk a straight line from your car to the stadium entrance. You have to zigzag through a bunch of shit. It's just annoying as fuck. It's cool, it smells good, it's fun to do, but the fact is people do it for fucking hours. Hours. And in fact, I'm going to throw out a name here. One of our friends that we know, by Mr. Alex Smith. He tailgates so hard, he doesn't go into the game until like the third inning. What the fuck is the point of going to the game if you're not going to go to the game when it starts? I don't get this. And people do this. They tailgate during the game and then they go in like the second or third inning. And you're like, I that's my unpopular opinion, and I'm sticking to it. If somebody asks me to go tailgate before a game, I'm not going to do it. Sorry. Don't like it. Fucking dumb. Whatever.
The elaborate part where they bring TVs and all this other stuff, that's overrated. You know, when I go tailgating, it's like we burn a grill, we grill some brats, hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever.
Sure.
And play a couple of rounds of bags.
See?
Again, just to relax, to get going. Back when I was drinking, I would do that because I'd like to get a nice buzz on before I go in there because it's so fucking expensive to buy beer in there.
Yeah. I could see that point. And but, food too.
I mean, there was even...
See, I'm convincing you of it.
To the point where if it's a couple hours before.
Yeah.
It's fine. But you got people that go out there and it's like an all-day event.
It's fucking stupid. And then after the game, they'll still do tailgating. Fucking A, I'm trying to get out of the parking lot and get home and beat traffic.
After the game, I could see. I'm gonna sit there, have a couple beers if I have a TD. Because it was a pain in the ass to get out of Lambeau or the Brewers.
That's true.
Any of those. It was a pain in the ass to get out of there. So I might just sit, have a beer or two before we leave, so it clears out. After, I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Because I paid for the ticket. I am staying until the fat lady sings.
So that's a good argument. I'll give you that. You're right.
Because it is a pain, because we try to get out of... it was like 10 or 12 years ago. We went down to a Brewer game. They wanted to get out right away because it was a Sunday game. They wanted to get home. We had to drive back to Marshfield.
Sure.
That was a fucking pain in the ass. And then I'm trying to get out of there, and I ended up going through the bad part of Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
You roll your windows up and you lock your doors.
Sure.
Bad part. The pregame, yeah, no. Go there, have a brat or two, have a couple beers, and then go in.
Yep.
I paid for the ticket. I'm seeing the whole goddamn thing.
Okay, fair enough. I can respect your side of it. I'm just saying I don't like it. So, that's how it is. That's my unpopular opinion.
It might be just a Wisconsin thing, but if anybody's listening out there that is from a different state, let us know what your guys' thoughts on it.
We want to hear it. Yeah.
We want to hear it, because yeah.
Exactly. All right. Booyah. What do we got now, Terry?
Sports.
Sports. Well, NHL playoffs are going on.
Yeah, I saw that. And the NBA.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I watched like 10 minutes of the NBA. I can't watch that shit, dude. I just can't. Everything is a travel. Everything's a foul. It's unwatchable, man.
I check the NHL and the NBA on my apps to see the scores.
Yeah.
I get more focused on when it's the final when it comes to NBA and the NHL.
Yeah, sure.
Compared to how I am with the NFL, March Madness, and the MLB.
Yep.
But these two ones, it's like, all right, they won. And with the Bucks being out and Doc being gone.
That's very true.
So, yeah, it's kind of boring playoffs right now. I'm more watching the golf right now.
Dude, did you watch the Masters?
I did. I actually placed a bet about Scotty winning.
Did you? Oh man.
Yeah.
I had Rory winning, and I collected on it. Oh, yeah. It was good.
I don't know. I wanted Scotty to win. But I ain't mad that Rory won. But
you know, man, it was fun to watch though, right? You know, you watched like it was like, you know, 3-4 guys down to the wire were in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, it was just meant to be with what's his face with Rory, man. So
that went to the playoffs, didn't it?
What? The Masters?
Yeah.
No. Rory won it. He almost blew it though. He almost fucking blew it on the
It was last
hole.
weekend's where it went to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can't believe he bogeyed on the 8. What the thing is with that is they're playing golf and they're supposed to be pros and everything. And then he goes and bogeys the 18th to make it a playoff. Which is, I am really getting into golf tournaments right now just because it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, it's nice. Anything changes on the drop of a hat too, you know?
You know, it's like, all right, you're supposed to do the best. I'm expecting you to get an eagle or everything a hole in one, but you go and bogle. Let's see if that one sticks. You go even 1 or 2 over on a hole. It's like, hey, I'm gonna start playing more golf because that's the type of golf I play.
Yeah. Yep. It's relatable, right?
It is relatable. I could imagine compared to like basketball or baseball. Like, I ain't gonna be able to hit a fucking 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah.
I mean, I might hit it once out of 100 times.
Nice.
The Brewers wise, we had that 6-game slide.
Yes. Was it nice?
But the NL Central, you know, I think everyone's over 500 right now.
They are. Yep.
This one's gonna World Series. Someone's coming out of the Central. I think this year, the way everything's playing, the NL Central is gonna be one of those. Someone's gonna be in the World Series from our division.
Mm-hmm. I know so, man. Whether it's the Cubs, whether it's the Brewers, shit. Fucking Cardinals look good too. You're just like,
I know. Where did they come? They were slipping a little bit once some of the big names retired.
Yeah.
But
I definitely agree with that. I can get
is it? The Marlins are playing small ball right now. They beat the Yankees and Red Sox due to small ball.
Yeah, it happens.
I think Marlins are going to make a run, good, decent run this year, just because of small ball. And it's almost when they do that, the defense is like, holy shit! Like they forgot training about the small ball,
Right.
because the MLB was more of for how long the long balls.
Long time, man. Ever since the steroid era, last 25 years at least.
Yeah.
You know, for sure.
They should just let baseball players take steroids.
Uh, that's a subject for another. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think they I think they definitely should let the players who were in that era who were suspected of or convicted of
Mm-hmm.
using steroids get in. I definitely think that Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, they should be in the Hall of Fame because
Mm-hmm.
they were amazing talents and the portion of the I don't large portion, but a lot of the good superstars at that time were on roids. So
I mean,
let them
it's
in.
baseball. You mean if you want to take roids, go ahead. I like the small ball, but I also like the long ball.
Right. So here's the thing: even if you do steroids, right, which okay, they're great benefits, and I know I've taken steroids, you
Mm-hmm.
still have to be able to hit the ball, and you still have to make contact with the ball, right? So
Yeah.
really, the steroids they make you last, your muscles feel better, so you can maybe play longer, but you still have to hit the
You
ball,
still have to
and
have that mind, you know. Like you
right,
said,
and you still
that's a whole other argument in itself. If you guys want to do that, let us know.
yep.
Right. We are actually going to be starting a couple new sections this podcast. Let us
Hell
know
yeah,
what you think. Right now we're going to do what's trending on X.
yeah, pull it up.
All right, let's see
We're
what's going on.
trending.
Trendy. Trendy.
All right, number one.
Oh,
Game
Michael.
Pass. Oh yeah, Mike. I see that. The new Michael Jackson movie.
Isn't it coming out this weekend?
It is this Friday. Probably
Yeah,
not
this
going to
Friday.
see it.
Blake wants to see it because he's obsessed with Michael Jackson right now.
Yeah, great artist. Really creepy weirdo individually in his personal life, but you got to separate the art from the artist. One of the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. I'm not a fan of those biograph movies about, singers. Like I saw Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocket Man, and they're okay.
I like Human
Not my style.
Rhapsody just because I learned a lot more about Queen.
Sure. Sure.
Because I've never been, I mean, I like Queen music, but I'm more that's not the type of music I listen to per
Sure.
se. So it was nice about that. Elton John, eh.
It
But
also depends on how.
I do like Michael with some of his later songs.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
the other
don't
thing is too is are they biograph movies? They fabricate or fluff up and stuff or misrepresent. Tell and first, if you know what, you got a Michael Jackson biopic. Where's the Metallica biopic? Where the fuck is that? I want it. I want a series. I want, on Netflix, I want, 8-part series about the whole band. Fucking do it. Motley Crue has one. Okay, Metallica's been around as long as Motley Crue.
but is
Fucking
Motley Crue but my the thing is Motley Crue as are they still touring as Metallica is? Are they still putting out music?
they are. They just don't have their original Mick Mars, their original guitarist,
Yeah.
he got kicked out of the band. But it's three of the
Yeah.
four major guys.
You know,
So
I mean, definitely, dude. If they come out with a Metallica fucking movie about them, I'm gonna be the fucking first in line to go watch it.
yep.
Speaking of Netflix, Hulk Hogan documentary.
Fuck yes. Yes, I am, baby.
I am excited. I
I
want to
am,
see.
brother.
You know, I even thought about my hair out to be like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, another great example is the Hulk. You know what? That never gets talked about. You don't look at Hogan negatively because he did steroids, because all the other wrestlers did too. So
You know, but steroids, as though you look at it, it's a that's entertainment. You know, with
true,
WWF,
true, true,
WWE,
true,
that's more of
true, true.
entertainment. So that's not
Yes,
frowned upon. Now, when you come to the major league sports, that's frowned upon because you want the all natural and everything.
I suppose. True, true, true.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
but I'm excited to watch it. We'll once it comes out, we watch it and then we'll talk about it on our
Yep.
podcast. We'll make a special section, a special edition
For Michael. Um, what else
Game
looks
Pass
interesting? Yeah, I saw that. I don't play games. I'd like to talk about it, but
trending with Call of Duty. I I don't play as much anymore. I play Fortnite just because my nephew likes playing it. I
mm,
don't really video game like I used to.
yeah. Virginia.
Politics. Virginia. What the hell's going on in Virginia now?
Political future could be completely reshaped in tomorrow's redistricting referendum. I don't know, man.
Hmm.
Redistricting, that's something. It's important. I just don't know too much about it, man.
Yeah, me either. It's like, are they just redistricting to better themselves or debate with Democrat, Republican? We got the SAVE Act.
Save America. I don't know what that is. I did see, I want to get your opinion on this. Uh, President Trump signed an executive order approving the use of psychedelics for treatment of veterans suffering from PTSD. What do you think of that? Because there's been a lot of, conclusive
There,
studies
there,
done that it really helps.
it. I don't know much about it. It's one of those where I've got to do research. Um, Joe Rogan's talked about the MDMAs,
Yeah.
and it's helped out a lot. I've got to do more research on it just for the fact of it's something new. Um, I don't know if a lot of the listeners know I'm a recovering alcoholic, so I have that addictive personality. So I don't know if I'm going to partake in that aspect, or is it more controlled where I can do it within reason type thing. But there is a lot of research that it does help out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
In
still
controlled
new.
settings.
Yeah, in control settings, it's still new. So, what's the long? Okay, you're doing this. What's the long-term effects?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the one ibogaine is what he was talking about in the executive order, and it's apparently just 80 to 90% of the veterans who took it reported positive effects of decreased levels of stress, decreased levels of
Mm-hmm.
anxiety. He's fast tracked that to get. Well, here's the direct quote. One dose of ibogaine has 80% rate of freeing these veterans from addiction, and two doses, it's over 90%, and that's just addiction. It's had fantastic results for treating PTSD and traumatic brain injuries in veterans.
Mm-hmm. TBI,
And
yeah.
then, and then he goes, "Can I get some of that?" Did you hear him say it? But yeah, no,
right? I don't know much about it. I know some of the podcasts I listen to, they've talked about it with veterans. Joe Rogan is talks about it, and he's 100 behind it. I've got to do more research because what is the effect in long term? It's like, all right, it take care of me now, but what am I going to be like when I'm 70, 80 years old?
Well, good point. Right, I hear you.
But
yeah, that's a good point too, right? What's going to happen eventually down the line?
What's the long effect of using MDMAs?
We don't know. The studies haven't been done.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting
the
to find out, man.
weed wise, I know a lot of my friends that live in other states where weed is legal. They swear by it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, listen,
Wisconsin's still illegal. I don't think it's ever going to change. That's a discussion for a different day.
It's a waste. Yeah, we gotta get it, man. We gotta campaign for that shit.
Yeah, we gotta campaign because I know when I got into I was more relaxed. I didn't have my episodes. The only downside is my grocery bill went through the fucking sky. So I want Cheez-Its, I want fucking popcorn, I want cheese pizza, So MDMAs are much stronger. It's basically, from what I got told, it's more of a controlled ecstasy.
Sure.
So,
okay. Interesting.
Yeah. But the SAVE Act, going back to the SAVE Act, that is more of what's being publicized is the voter ID.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else is in there, but a lot of people are talking about the voter IDs and stuff, which I am for.
Is that oh, is that a national law? Is that what they're trying to get?
Yeah, they're trying to do a national law where you need a voter ID to prove who you are and all this other stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense on paper.
But you got a lot of people saying that oh, you won't be able to do this or that or blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, that's a different debate for another day. But the SAVE Act is they want ID. So, with the whole fraudulent voting and everything.
In favor.
Yeah.
I was just saying, it's a idea. Why hasn't it been considered? Like,
it hasn't been a thing.
Right, it's 26 and we're talking about this. Like, come on, man.
I mean, if you're an American, you should vote. If you're not, fuck off. Let's see what else. We got Chris Murphy.
I don't know.
He's a senator. Don't care. The Fed chair, Billy Donovan.
Yeah, I saw that with the Bulls.
Yeah.
He's out. He doesn't listen to our podcast anyways, so fuck off, Billy Donovan. You know what? You're a convicted murderer, and wait, no, he's not. Alleged murderer, I should say that. And
what's going on with Matty Ice?
Matt Ryan, I see it, number 9. Not seeing much. A bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Sticking.
Didn't Matty Ice retire?
Oh yeah, a couple years ago.
So are they? I mean, I see a bunch of things. It's like, are they trying to see if he wants to be a coach?
Maybe.
Fortnite trader. Rah, rah. Ooh, Larry Fitzgerald. Oh, he brought up because he was behind Kevin Walsh at the Fed confirmation
Oh.
hearing. So is
Larry
Larry Fitzgerald
Fitzgerald.
looking at getting into politics?
Oh, yes.
There's Larry Fitzgerald at the confirmation hearing.
Why is he there? How did he get that?
Is he going to get in politics for Arizona? Get his name out there?
This guy from Arizona? This guy?
I don't know where he's from, but Larry's retired and he's staying in Arizona.
That's so funny. I love these tweets. I certainly didn't have Larry Fitzgerald sitting behind a nominated Fed chair on my bingo. Yeah, I see that.
I do like some of those. Yeah, there's nothing more
Boy,
else.
what the fuck? Out of all the people, a Hall of Fame wide receiver? Okay.
And the other section we are doing is what happened.
Yeah.
What happened to them? We're
What happened
talking
to them?
about what happened to this band, or what happened, why did this change, or we think of
Yeah.
something from when we grew up. Why isn't this a thing?
Yeah. So on this week's edition, I'm going to keep it simple, man. What happened to the peanut butter Twix? I love butter Twix. It's perhaps my favorite bar of all time. And you know what? I don't eat a lot of candy. My kids do. I just, as you get older, you realize, shit, I can eat candy, but it is going to pack on the weight, or it just makes me feel sluggish. So, at our old advanced ages, I decided not to really eat candy for like the last couple years. But, anyways, was in Quick Trip today with my daughter, and she's looking at trying to get a candy bar. I said, okay, pick something out. And I'm like, you know what, Mabel, I think like a peanut butter Twix because she likes peanut butter and she likes Twix. But you know what? I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere for it. So I came home and did some research. And you know what? The peanut butter Twix just vanished overnight. Okay? We don't know where it is. And Mars Candy, the company that makes it, has been very mum about if the Twix is actually discontinued. They've said it's not discontinued, but you can't find it at like Quick Trip. You can't find it at a grocery store.
Hmm?
So allegedly, I went online. You can purchase it at Amazon or Candy Warehouse, or in major retailers like Safeway, King Supers, or HEB. Well, all of those are that we don't find. So we're supposed to get the peanut butter Twix. This is bullshit. Fuck you, Mars. What happened to the peanut butter Twix? I know it's not important to maybe half you people who are listening, but it is very important to me. That was a great candy bar. And I'm pissed. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
pissed. So turns out
See,
it's
the
still
thing is,
out there
I'm not
allegedly.
a big chocolate fan.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've tried it. It's like, whatever. I'm more of like the Skittles, Starburst, saltwater taffies, the fruity kind. But the wife is, and she's brought up that too. She wants her peanut butter Twix back.
Yeah.
I mean, but I mean, for Christ's sake, what was the other day? Olivia and Amber wanted a snack, but they wanted healthy. snack. So they both took spoons and just scooped it into the peanut butter jar, and that's what they ate. Yeah, that is weird.
But here's the thing. A cookie dough Twix has come out and dominated the market. People weren't asking for a cookie dough Twix. There was nothing wrong with the regular Twix and the peanut butter Twix. And all of a sudden, the cookie dough Twix comes out of nowhere and knocks the peanut butter Twix off of its mantle. Fuck you, Mars. Fuck you. Sorry. You know what? No, not sorry. I'm not sorry about that. I want my peanut butter Twix back.
Okay. All right. The vinyl countdown.
Oh, yeah. Do-do. It's the vinyl countdown. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, I need some. Oh. Energy. It's great for everything. I take it for the head cold.
Exactly. Hey.
All right.
Hey,
we got this.
Hey, we need to
We sang the vinyl countdown and our shirts changed. That was a magical moment. We are magic.
Magic Man.
The magic man. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Now you see him. Now you don't.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go with El Diablo.
What is that?
Flaming chicken or something.
with like the claws. With the claws.
Yes. I think that's what that's a vinyl countdown we got to do is the top 5 best lines from a movie.
Yep, best one-liners. Yep, I love it.
You guys think that you like that one? You want it? Let us know.
That
all right, Jay. What are we doing this week?
You know it. I'm gonna tell you right now because I just came from a baptism where I was the Godfather, and we're gonna go gangster movies, bitch. Gangster movies.
Wait, you a gangster bitch?
Gangster bitch. Yes, the top 5 gangster movies, baby, and there are some good ones.
There are some good. There's a lot of good ones. This one was actually, I think, one of the hardest ones.
Tough. So,
at number 5, I have Scarface.
Yeah. What you talking about, man? Tony Montana, man. Or it's more like Tony. No. See, I can do a Pacino. So, Pacino. Yeah. No, wait, hold on. No. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's a Pacino. Yeah. This is like more Pacino nowadays, but not like Tony Montana, Oh, yeah. Oh, classic movie, dude. So good. Yeah. So violent, but like the soundtrack, that, dude, know exactly.
Soundtrack in general is amazing. And they made a video game of Scarface.
They did. Yep.
So at the end of the video, the beginning of the video game is Tony turns around and kills the guy.
Oh. I never played it.
And then it's the after effects of everything he went through that night.
Really? Wow. I wonder what the hell would. So he killed that assassin.
Yeah, he ended up turning around right at the right moment, killing the assassin. Ended up getting out of the house because everyone showed up and everything. But his best friend's dead, and everything. So
yeah, Manny's gone. His sister's dead.
Oh, that's right. His sister died too.
Gina died.
So it's the after. It's like Scarface 2.
That's pretty cool, man.
It was an alright video game.
Not a great one. Okay.
Not a great one. I mean, but yeah.
Kind of seemed like it was like Grand Theft Auto, but with, Scarface.
It had the open world and everything with that, but
well, I mean, basically Grand Theft Auto Vice City is Scarface. I mean, that's the game. Is you're fucking in Miami in the 80s. you know.
Very true.
So, number 5 for me, I went really different. I'm not a huge fan of foreign I guess I just don't watch a lot of foreign films. But when I worked at
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood Video, rest in peace, Hollywood Video. I got to see a lot of foreign movies that were really good. This one is called. It's literally translates to City of God, and it is a Portuguese. It's in Portuguese because it
Um,
takes place in Rio de Janeiro. Cidade de Deus is the actual one, and it takes place as in the slums of Rio in the 1960s and 70s about these kids who grow up to become gang members and um, just the effects of all the gang and the shooting and the murders
mm-hmm.
and all of this that it impacts these lives. And then there's a twist ending where one so I'll spoil it for you. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine. I'll spoil it for you. But there was this guy, Knockout Ned, is what his name was, and he never wanted to be a member of the the gangs. So it's two rival gangs, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And he never wanted to be a member of the gang, but then the main antagonist raped his wife in front of him. So he goes, fuck it, I'm joining the gang. Well, when he's in the gang, he goes and he kills this on a raid, he kills this innocent security guard. Well, the end of the movie, the security guard's son kills him because boom, that's
Mm-hmm.
just it's a circle. It repeats. Everybody
Yeah.
kill, they grow up in that way. So really well done movie. It's in Portuguese, so you have to watch it in subtitles. Pretty damn hardcore movie, man. So that's the only one. So, just FYI, that's my only,
All right.
foreign one. Number four, I had taken it back 30 years ago because a sequel is coming. And yeah, I'm going Pacino again, huh? Pacino, De Niro, Heat. Hooah! Fantastic movie. Val Kilmer, Tom Sizemore.
Did you know that Val, the way he um reloads and everything,
Yeah,
it's so perfect and
yes,
smooth that some military branches show it.
yeah. That scene alone, man. That scene in the streets after that bank heist is
Mm-hmm.
worth watching that movie by itself because it's just so amazing. But
Man,
like,
that was in my top 10.
yeah, didn't make the five though, huh? Okay.
No, it did not make the
Well,
5. All right, my
all
number
right.
4, Quentin
Yep.
Tarantino's director
Oh,
debut, Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dog, fantastic movie.
Are you gonna bark all day, or are you gonna bite, doggy? I don't
Mr.
know. It was
Pink.
just
Yep.
that movie got me hooked on Quentin.
Well, yeah, dude, it set that visceral style, and then the ending,
Mm-hmm.
man. Fucking realizes he's the traitor the whole time and kills him, and everybody dies, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
it was cool because it was out of order. Shit was like, what the hell
Yeah, it was
happened?
just jumping all over the place.
And great acting too, man. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like that one a lot.
Cause who did it have? It had
Harvey Keitel,
yep,
Steve
Sizemore.
Buscemi, Tom Sizemore. Oh crap, what's his name? Michael Madsen.
Yep, Madsen.
Uh,
It was great acting, and that's just the way they portrayed each character.
yeah, yep, yep, yep. Fantastic movie, and it set the stage for all of his movies going forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just so good, dude.
I mean,
So damn.
it was a debate between Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, or a gangster movie.
Yeah, well, you kind of yeah, you hit me on some of those there, but
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Let's just leave it at that.
All right.
All right.
Number 3.
What do you got?
I've got Robert De Niro's directorial debut of Bronx Tale.
Ooh, sleeper hit. Yes.
For some reason, I like that aspect of a kid growing up in the
Yep.
gangster life.
See, that's
Because,
how you like
most
City of God.
gangster movies before, it's like, all right, we're gangsters already. This one more of how it developed to him being a gangster.
Yep. It shows the backstory.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with you. I like that. very well done too, especially for a directorial debut too, right?
Yeah.
Because like you see a lot of these Hollywood actors, they like to think that they're directors. Ben Affleck, Bradley Cooper, and some of their stuff is good, but some of it's
Some of their
bad.
stuff's good, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what that was a
what you got for three?
three. I have Mr. Yeah, had Jack Nicholson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon. I'm talking about The Departed, baby. Scorsese at his second finest, hint, hint.
Yeah.
Uh, The Departed, man, that movie was so fucking good coming out. Mark Wahlberg, Alec Baldwin. Um,
It had a great actors, a lot of A-list actors in that.
yeah, and it was
Because what,
just,
Martin Sheen was in it,
Martin
and
Sheen. Fuck yeah, that's right, that's right. Um, just a great kind of depiction of kind of similar to Reservoir Dogs, where you have a good guy
hmm
infiltrating a bad guy enterprise, but it was based on Whitey Bulger in
yep,
Boston, and the ending was great, man. Fucking, Mark Wahlberg kills Matt Damon, final thing, and it was just that caught me off guard. I was like, holy shit, that's pretty cool, man.
that the one thing that caught me off guard was when Leonardo got killed.
Yes, yeah,
I'm
shit, I
like, what
totally
the
forgot.
fuck? And then
Fucking A.
Mark
Don't
Wahlberg comes in and kills him, and I'm like, yeah, I did not see that coming.
fucking elevator opens, all of a sudden you're like, what? They just killed the main character. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh yeah,
And the soundtrack in general is actually pretty good in that one.
it was. So yeah, I mean, it was gangster related. I like to get great story, great acting, and of course DiCaprio delivered. So The Departed. Keep it
Mm-hmm.
moving. Boom.
All right, number two,
Yeah.
Goodfellas.
Oh yeah. Am I funny? Do I amuse you? Am I funny? What
Go get your
do
shine box. Do I look like a
do
fucking clown?
I look like a clown? Yeah, you're funny, man. You're funny.
That's one of those where it's just I don't know what it is about that movie, but it's like one of my comfort gangster
Go
movies.
to? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Henry
got a
Hill,
little bit
man.
of everything. It's don't got that serious, oh, we got to go take these people out, but it's still jokes. I think it's more about the camaraderie between these gangsters. You got
Yeah,
your badasses and stuff.
right. And then on top of that, you look at the ending, and Henry, he's in witness protection, and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck, this is dumb. I'm a nobody now. You know what I mean? I used to be somebody. And yeah, that's based on a true story too, right? Because Henry Hill
I
was
did
a
not
real
know
person.
that.
You didn't know that? Henry Hill's a
No.
real person, man.
Is he? Okay.
Oh yeah. He was definitely there. So that's his story. Working with Jimmy. So yeah, fantastic Scorsese movie. Now I have Scorsese at two as well, but I have his newer work. I have The Irishman. Um, that movie, man, holy shit. What can I say about that damn movie? It's just it's the crowning jewel of Scorsese's gangster movies. Credit to Goodfellas, to all of his other to The Departed. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, man. For me, The Irishman, I watch that movie at least once a year, dude. It's so fucking good. De Niro, Pesci, uh, Al Pacino what's Jimmy Hoffa. I mean, it's so fucking. I can't watch it enough.
I might have to rewatch it because I don't quite
Ah,
remember it.
oh my God, come on, man. The Irishman. Oh,
I might have
oh,
to rewatch it
you gotta get going on that, my friend.
because I think I watched The Irishman a couple times and then I got into other ones like Peaky Blinders. But
Okay, well, this one's you gotta settle down. It's 3 hours and oh geez, 3 hour, 180 minutes. So 3 hours, 3.5 hours long, man. So
180 minutes is 620. That's 3, a
so
little
yeah,
over 3 hours.
so get in. You better settle in.
I will.
It is fantastic. I love it.
Once I
So
put once we put the daughter to bed and Amber does her thing before she goes to bed, I'll watch it.
all right, trust me,
All
you
right.
will not be disappointed. All
I
right.
mean, like I said, I may have seen it, but I've seen so many different movies.
Yep. All
So,
right.
all
It's
right,
okay.
number one,
Yep.
we better have the same one.
What do you got?
Godfather 1 and 2.
Uh-huh. Yep. I
1
put
and 2
Godfather
were the best.
trilogy.
3 was all right, but
I put trilogy because I think you got to look at it from the whole gamut. I know,
yeah,
compare
I could do the trilogy, but like I said, 1 and 2 were the best. 3,
so damn good, dude.
they could have done a better job on 3, closing everything up, but
They waited a long time
yeah,
to
that
do it.
too.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah, you're right. With The Godfather, you have Marlon Brando at its finest. Or, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's
I
hard
wouldn't
to
say
pick
his
between one and
finest,
two.
I'd say his top 3, but
Oh, I would say his finest, man. I think he nailed it as Vito Corleone. But you're right, dude. Like that movie start. I mean, every other gangster movie aspires to be The Godfather.
yeah,
You know,
I think Godfather is the godfather of gangster movies, the father of gangster movies. You look at it, there's somewhat of the you could see it in other gangster movies that they
yep.
try to pull it off. I mean, they even made a video game, a third world video game of
Fuck yeah, they did.
that was a fun game.
That was a great game, man. I loved it. But I mean, you talk about the acting, you talk about just the realism. They used a fucking real horse's head in the horse head scene. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
real horse. I mean,
Yeah, this was a real horse's head. I think that horse had cancer or some shit.
yeah. Okay, for all you horse lovers out there.
Yeah,
Okay, I
you
love
horse lovers.
horses too, but when it comes to The Godfather, you got to use a real horse head.
No, exactly. And a lot of the actors in there, they were up and coming.
Yeah, they were unknowns. Right, right, right. Well, that was the thing. Like I had heard Francis Ford Coppola, the director, talk about the studio didn't want Al Pacino to be Michael because they had
No,
no idea who the hell he was. And then all of a sudden, holy shit, that just skyrocketed
I
him
think
to,
that was his movie that took him off.
yeah. And like, you're like, holy shit. I mean, talk about a role that defines you. But like,
Yeah.
here's the other thing. I didn't know this. Like, the guy who plays Fredo, I forgot what his name is. Um, I'll
Okay.
look him up right now. He has
Um.
been in some insane like amount of movies. John John Cazale, his name is Kazil. Uh
Okay. Yeah. John Cazale.
oh yeah, so like listen to the movies he's been in. Godfather. So he didn't have a long career. He quit acting. Okay. Um, The Godfather, The Conversation, Godfather Part 2, Dog Day Afternoon, and The Deer Hunter.
He wasn't a deer hunter.
Yeah. He plays
That's
Stan.
it. That's another one I got to rewatch. I did not know that was him.
Right. Exactly, dude. Like, oh, he had terminal cancer.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
that's
what it
why.
was.
Yeah, so he died in 1978. So I'm looking at this here. He filmed his scenes were filmed first because he had terminal cancer, and because of his illness, the studio wanted to dismiss him. But Meryl Streep, who's in Deer Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
wanted him to be, or she threatened to walk off the project. So yeah,
Well, there goes the whole movie.
as he died shortly after filming Wrapped, he never saw the
Wow.
finished film. John Cazale. That's what okay, if you want the actual Cazale, there you go. But yeah, he
Okay.
was in those huge movies, man. 42 years old. He was dating Meryl Streep when he died.
Oh.
So he got Meryl Streep in her prime. So jackpot, buddy.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, so
Marlon Brando, he was like really the big name in that movie.
he was. Yeah,
He's
I mean,
very well known. The Streetcar Desire, Waterfront.
on the waterfront. I mean, the guy, yeah, one of the best actors of all time. All right, and
Yeah.
then James Caan as what's his face? Sonny, duh, Sonny.
I'm like, come on.
Yep, Sonny. And then you had Robert Duvall. I mean, oh, dude,
A lot of no names, and they
came
did
up
such amazing. I think that movie, one and two, projected a lot of these actors and actresses into
into
fandom.
yeah, 100% sure.
I mean, do
True.
you think Al Pacino would be so successful if he didn't do Godfather?
No, hell no. He wouldn't have gotten other movies. He wouldn't have gotten uh, Scarface. He wouldn't have gotten Heat.
No.
He had that set him up for that, man. But then here's the other one. Who plays the girl who plays Connie, Talia Shire?
Yeah.
She plays Adrian in the Rocky series, so that set
See,
her up
that
for
that one threw me off.
really.
Going from one extreme to the other. I'm like, is that the same actress in Godfather? I'm like, it can't be.
Also, did you know she is the mother of actor Jason Schwartzman? So if you know who Jason Schwartzman is, you would know him if you saw him. But
No,
and then
no.
she's also the aunt of Nicolas Cage. So Nicolas Cage, his uncle's Francis Ford Coppola. He's actually Nicholas Coppola is his real name.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, I mean, not even talking about the actor, but like how insane that that Coppola family is and what spawned all
Mm-hmm.
of that. Just from The Godfather, man. I mean that whole thing is so good, and I don't know. So here's a question: which one, if you had to like Desert Island, Desert Island, you only get one movie, part one or part two?
That's a tough one.
It is.
I'm gonna have to go with one because I like how one built the characters of everybody.
I think you're right. I think you're
Two, it's
right.
redefined them more, but I would have to say one.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think one takes it by like the most minuscule
Yeah, a
of
minuscule.
both.
It's one of those where I have to flip a coin.
But I mean, like you look at the end of one, like the baptism, and then Michael kills all of during the baptism, which is this insanely innocent,
Speaking of
beautiful
which,
moment. He's
there's
killing
something
all
else I
these
gotta say.
people.
In Godfather, at the baptism, all these things happen. You know the movie Modern Family.
Yeah,
During the
I've seen that.
baptism, Luke goes and does all this thing, and I'm like,
That was really
Phil's
funny.
like, "Yep,
Phil's
I
just
am the
flip. Yeah,
Godfather."
I am the Godfather.
Even movies nowadays, there's references from Godfather.
Exactly, exactly. Or one of my favorite clips
Leave the
was
gun, take the cannoli.
take the cannoli. Right, dude. Exactly. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Cannolis, before I watched that, I didn't know what the fuck they are. Now it's one of my
Nobody knew
favorite
what they
fucking
were.
desserts. I'm not gonna pass up a cannoli. And if I see a cannoli going, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fucking die right now.
Yep. Or it breaks my heart, Fredo. I know it was you. It breaks my heart.
I knew
I
it was
love
you.
you.
Mwah!
Mwah, gives him a kiss on the lips. Yeah, and then he goes out fishing on a boat. Bam! Iconic, dude. Like
Yeah.
the impact it had on it. So, and like too, I think what was great about The Godfather 1 is that you had the brothers. You had Sonny, who
Hmm.
looked like he was gonna be the successor, but he's a hothead, and that's
Yeah.
what ultimately got him killed. You have Fredo, who's the second oldest, but he's a dipshit. He doesn't know anything. And so that leaves this Michael, but Michael wasn't supposed to be a part of this, but yet
No.
he's
Yeah. But
drawn
then
into
Michael
it.
ends up taking over everything.
And that's like the biggest, plot. Like, holy shit, man. He goes into he kills what's his face in the Italian restaurant, and
Hmm.
he becomes, the Godfather. So huge. Just huge,
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
But
like
okay.
one, it built them up.
We got like 5 minutes here left, so we got to talk 3. Okay. All right.
All right.
I liked it. Didn't love it. For one, it took too long to get into it. I did like the ending. He just kind of falls over, and then the dog's just, oh, okay, he's dead. Kind of like how 2 ended, right? Where he's sitting at the table by himself, or he's sitting by the lake by himself, looking out the window or looking at the lake. So it was just like that's it. He had nothing left, and that's how he died, was nothing, just sitting in his chair. I like the ending, but like the whole plot just seemed, I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
My problem with 3 is it took forever to get in production.
Yeah.
And it felt more like, all right, we need to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Like, but you know how also, the night before an assignment's due, you're rushing to get it done.
Yeah. I guess I
did like the ending, but I think they could have done a better job.
I think you're right. I think that's the main problem. I think what is there is good, but they didn't execute it the way it should have been. And it
especially coming off of 1 and 2, because both of them were amazing.
Yeah. And you had 16 years between 2 and 3 to really hammer this motherfucker home. And, you just didn't do it. I don't know.
I would like to see why it took him 16 years.
Good question. I don't know. We'd have to get Francis Ford Coppola on the podcast. So, Francis, I know you're watching. Call us, join the podcast. We would love to hear it from you. That is weird, though. Never understood that. Huh.
Because what's another movie that took forever? Avatar.
Yeah, between those
two.
Go
from 1 and 2, now 2 and 3. So it's why does it take so long?
All right, well, here we go. I'm reading per Wikipedia, which is the finest source of all things. Although Coppola initially refused to return for a 3rd film, he signed on to direct Part 3 in 1982.
Really?
Yeah. Coppola stated that he only was in a dire financial situation, was the only reason to take Paramount up on their long-standing offer to make a 3rd installment. Huh. Interesting.
Okay.
So yeah, it underachieved, man. It was dominating the race like fucking Secretariat, and then it decided to walk the last mile of the race. Like, I mean, come on. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, that's what we got this week. I got to run a meeting, but we will see you on the next Flippity Flop.
We'll check you on the next one. Remember to like, subscribe,
share it with your friends. Still working on
the Instagram.
Your neighbors. Oh yeah, I gotta get that launched. I have it all set up. I gotta launch it, but we'll do it. Enjoy yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. Keep it real, Holmes. Peace. And we are off.